Breaking right now, Governor Kay Ivey reacting for the first time to last week's death of a 3-year-old child. KJ Starks died in custody of a DHR contractor. The governor says any loss of life of a child is always a horrible tragedy. She goes on to say reprehensible and gross negligence led to his death. And new at 6, a state representative tells us he wants to take a closer look now at Alabama's laws.
Representative Patrick Sellers calling for more accountability and transparency around DHR. Your reporter Bria Chapman has been tracking this awful case for us live in studio now with what else he says about this tragedy and the fallout here, Bria.
Yeah, Sarah, Jonathan, this case really hits close to home for Representative Patrick Sellers. He says he cannot imagine what KJ Starks went through inside that hot car while being transported in DHR custody. But he is working now to make sure that no other family has to deal with a tragedy like this one. He's calling for more oversight when it comes to the state agency.
I have a soon-to-be 9-month-old daughter, and so it strikes home very hard. I could never leave my child in a hot car. Where I go, she goes.
State Representative Patrick Sellers says his heart breaks for the family of 3-year-old KJ Starks Jr. And he's asking for more checks and balances when it comes to DHR, a state agency he says needs more supervision.
There needs to be another level of oversight to DHR as far as requiring real-time tracking when there's transportation takes place, of GPS, check-in points, all of those kinds of things. If that would have been in place to where the transporter would have been able to check in or had to check in.
Sellers says more has to be done to protect our most vulnerable, especially children. He adds there needs to be a closer look at laws in cases like these.
I think we have to take a look at what are those penalties, and they need to be looked at as far as the individual as well as the institutional organizations that are in charge or in control of children.
Sellers also wants to know if there were ever any issues previously with Covenant Services, the company DHR contracted with to transport children in their custody.
What have been the complaints in the past with this particular company? What have been the complaints in the past, period? But then if there has been complaints, why have there anything been done about it? There should have been some level of oversight if there has been continuous complaints.
Yeah, Representative Sellers says this tragedy has to be a wake-up call. Now, he did send a letter this afternoon to DHR, the Birmingham Police Department, and the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. And we have that posted right now on our WBRC News app. Jonathan.